What's going on, everybody? Brian here for Body by Burgers, and in today's video, I'm going to be laying down some truth. Gonna give you some real talk here. Um, Basically, up until last Sunday here, at the end of Sunday, being on Monday, the previous week was absolute shit. I convinced myself that basically I could do anything, lose weight, make progress, and guess what? Wasn't the case. In the past week. I'd actually ended up gaining 4 pounds. It wasn't easy to realize that, and even then, when I gained that weight, I was just kind of like, well, what's the point, really? Um, in that past week, I kind of lost sight. I lost sight of my ambitions, my mission, my goals, the purpose. Um, you know, anything, purpose behind anything that I was doing, or why I was doing all this, why I've started Body by Burgers, why, um, I wandered around this part and I saw this stuff, and it just last week didn't seem to matter. And on Friday, I kind of gave myself a reality check. It was a day off work. Um, didn't do a whole lot that day, and that's kind of where it triggered with me. I'm like, I have a day off work, and my workout was lackluster, and I just didn't care for it. Um, so by the supper time on Friday, I made a decision uh, to remind myself of how far I came and why I don't want to revert back to where I was, and try and remotivate myself. I decided I was going to live the weekend out the way, or in the type of lifestyle that I had before, going public with this journey, trying to make that switch. And I can tell you one thing for sure: it wasn't fun, and it was really eye opening. Um, so I started that Friday night. I had supper, whatever. Went out with the family, uh, and my supper was relatively decent. It was like a chicken bacon sandwich with some Caesar salad or something. But when I got home, I ended up eating some garbage food. Hit Tim Hortons on the way home, had a coffee. Honestly, did have a donut as well. Watched some hockey, went to bed, and my sleep was absolute shit. It was complete atrocious. It was the worst sleep I've ever had. And I don't really know what attributed to that. It could have been the fact that I had a coffee, but I really don't think so because I was at like 7 o'clock. Um, I just really it was what it was, and of course, I had to be up early that next day for work, so I was up at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up feeling really just meh. Bad sleep, whatever the case was. It was what it was. So in the morning, I wake up, get ready for work, and instead of actually making a breakfast, I again hit Tim Hortons. Extra large double double, shot of espresso in it because I wanted to, I guess. Had a breakfast sandwich on a cheddar cheese bagel along with a hash brown. That was breakfast. And the only reason I think I felt okay was simply because there was a ton of caffeine in that coffee. Lunch rolls around and I'm still just kind of feeling really iffy. Not great, not good, not bad, but started to develop a little bit of a headache. And I don't know where this headache came from, but it progressed real quickly. And ended up going for lunch, Five Guys. Had myself a double bacon cheeseburger, fully loaded, with a bunch of fries. No pop or anything like that. But by the time I got back from my lunch break, back onto the sales floor, it was about 3:30, and right at that moment, the headache had progressed to the worst it's that I've ever had. It was a full out migraine. I couldn't move. I couldn't talk. Couldn't think or breathe without my head getting worse. Uh, So Saturday night after work, came home, literally crashed, just went straight to bed for a couple hours. Woke up, had some food. Of course, it's like 8:30 at this point. Um, it was a I don't even remember what I just ate what my parents made for me that day. Watched a little more hockey, and then went to bed. Sunday woke up, same breakfast as the day before. Lunch rolls around. Hit up Wendy's, get myself a combo meal, double cheeseburger combo meal, and then some coffee again. And it was at that point where I really started to feel horrible, really lethargic, really out of breath. I had felt like a fat man for the first time in 3 months. Um, come home, have some supper. It was just like literally hot dogs and macaroni. Ate that, and I thought to myself, you know what? All it took was 2.5 days to undo everything that I had worked for the past 3 months. Uh, and it reminded me of how I was living before this and why I never want to get back to that point. So all it did was open my eyes and motivate me. Monday, workout was fantastic. Tuesday, workout was great. Today, one of the best chest workouts I've had in a very long time. Um, and it's just because I reminded myself that I am never going back to the way I was. I used to be 383 pounds. Um, even gaining a couple of it back and then just eating like crap for literally 2.5 days, not doing any exercise, essentially ruined 3 months. So that was just motivation in itself to get going. And I'm sorry that like honestly that past week looked a little bit misleading, being all happy and cheery and whatnot, and I really wasn't. So I just basically had to reset myself, remind myself of where I was and how far I've come. That's today's video. If you liked it, make sure you give that thumbs up. If you have any comments, put it in the comment section below, guys. And please don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, guys, Burger Power.